Sorry, no one's here. I can hear a roar. That must be the big fucker who we've got on our tail, destroying everything in his path as he pursues us through the forest. Running away to a ruin like this won't save us. Once he catches up, he'll crush the whole place to powder, the both of us along with it. That thing is like a fierce gale. No matter what kind of weapon one is armed with, it's plain to see that no human could cross swords with that and live. In a clearing in the forest, we ran into that monster. No, it would be better to say that it was waiting there for us. It was set there like a monolith carved out of stone. The second we set foot into its territory, it let out that roar as it came after us. The battle was over within a second. I never had any great desire to pick a fight with that thing in the first place, but after the first shot, even Bizet realized that we couldn't fight it, let alone win. Bizet's not one to come back down from a fight, but after even Frogrock failed to score a kill, she wisely and graciously gave the order to retreat. Fucking course, it's not going to be enough. Still, you've got to hand it to her. To be able to fight even for a few seconds facing the source of that hellish roar took some serious guts. She recovered in no time and fired off Frogrock while the huge monster's war cry still had me nearly pissing myself. The noble phantasm it has seems to be the type that's always on, because Frogrock activated right away. Her aim was true and her shot struck right to its heart, bringing the fat ass down once and for all. Or at least that's what should have happened. Instead, it had completely revived 10 seconds later and kept charging straight for us. Back from the brink of death and perfect health. In other words, a body that knows no death. That's the big fucker's noble phantasm. After she wasted her Frogrock on it, Vizette's whole body went rigid. And with her frozen there as the monstrous thing came down, bearing down on her, I personally think it was awfully nice of me to give her a little push out of harm's way via a flying kick to the side. The pain, it felt like he barely grazed me, but that was enough to send me flying too. The big guy's sights are now set on me, standing right in its path, and I look up to see an axe the size of a Grecian pillar raised over my head. To even think about it, eating a hit from that would be crazy, and my chances of slipping by unharmed were stupendously low. So then, when things are at their darkest, just as I was thinking that, this must be what they call instant death, who should come to my rescue but the very same Bizette I just kicked away from that huge thing? She leveled her second Frogrock at its face and fired, striking it right between the eyes. Except now you're out of it. Seems like she fired her second Frogrock not to kill, but to try to blind it. But even a huge hole in its face didn't stop that monster, or the axe it held. So that's when Bizette grabbed me by the hand and made a break for the forest. Throwing off the gloves that Frogrock had burned as she ran, Bizette laid a rune into both her legs to let her run faster. Me being the compulsive thief and hoarder that I am, I pick up her trash. What? And seizing me by the scruff of my neck, Bizette took off running. Seeing as how she's in top physical shape to start with, the blessing of the runes on top of that allow her to leave that huge monster behind before you could blink. But even that only gave us a few seconds head start. Before its eyes had even finished healing, it was hot on our trail, as surely as though it was tracking us by scent.
とまあ、そんな経緯で今に至るわけだけど、なんだね。ここに逃げ込んだところで、あと数分持たずに追いつかれ殺されるってのが結論だ。あれだけ危ないからよそうぜって言ったのにさ。人の言うこと聞かないからこんな目に遭うんだぜ。そのあたり反論あるか？
敵の戦力を若干甘く見ていたのは認めます。確かにあんなサーバントがいるとは予想外でした。
I never anticipated someone that's unkillable. Bizette's response sounds a little weak, maybe like she's regretting it. Compared to her near total silence from the time we entered the forest till now, though, this is a veritable world of difference. That's good. Makes it easier on me too. But first thing first.
いや、ありゃサーバントじゃねえよ。この森に住むただの怪物だ。サーバントになり損なった亡霊みたいなものだと思いな。
何を言うのです。あれはサーバントだ。この時代の亡霊などではない。宝具も持っていたし、間違いなくアインツベルンのサーバントでしょう。
まあ位置づけ的にはそうなるのか。そっかそっか。競争相手であろうとなかろうとサーバントはサーバントだったな。
By all rights, trying to figure out what class of servant that monster is would be a waste of time. What we need to focus on right now, rather than trying to figure out what the hell that thing is to figure out what the hell we should do about it. Anything we can do about that big fucker, so for now, let's figure out what we're going to do with ourselves.
でどうするマスター。
Don't you guys know about Berserker?
このままおとなしく殺されてやり直すか、それともあのサーバントのマスターを探し出すか。
無論アインツベルンのマスターを探し出します。あのサーバントの周囲にはそれらしい気配はありませんでしたから。
城に潜んでるってのは同感だな。けど城に行くってことはあのデカブツをどうにかするってことだぜ。逃げるのか戦うのか、あんたはどうするつもりなんだ。
アベンジャー、正直に言うと私は敵に背を向けるのは苦手です。戦いを挑まれたのなら力を持って打ち破るのが私のスタイルだ。
知ってるよ。これでも長く付き合ってきた方だからな。あんたはいつもカツカツで嫌がる俺を平気で負け戦に投入したじゃんか。
それはあなたの能力がループだと誤解していたからです。あなたがもう少しノーマルなサーバントなら私とて無理強いなどしませんでした。
どうだかな。で今回もやるわけ。どのみちあのデカブツをどうにかしないと城にはたどり着けないんだから。
いいえ、私もそこまで無謀ではありません。今までの戦いは勝算があったからこそ通したことです。ですがあの相手には勝算はありません。私とあなたでは相性が悪すぎる。
I let out a whistle. Just as Bizette said, we are a real bad match against that ginormous thing. My noble phantasm's just no good against it. Yeah, because you'll die before you can use it. Up against him, I couldn't survive so much as a single blow. First strike would be fatal. So if one hit equals death, I can't turn the curse back on him. Even if you could, it wouldn't even fucking matter. What's fucking pain to Berserker? He doesn't give a fuck. What does he care? On the other hand, we could have Bizette counterattack with Frog Rock, but she can only use it 3 times. It's crystal clear now that the monster's noble phantasm allows it to rise from the dead. We don't know yet how many times it's good for, but it likely outnumbers the uses of Frog Rock we've got.
それじゃあ戦うってのはなしだな。
追跡を振り切って城を目指すだけでしょう。こちらも目は低いですがゼロというわけではありませんから。
She's right about that much. But there's still something pretty big that Bizette's overlooking. Yeah, the thing's outside. That monster ain't something you can just ignore. To make it to the castle, we've got to take care of our new buddy somehow.
決まりだな。俺はここに残ってあのデカブツを引きつけて、あんたは一人で城に向かう。オーケー、それなら半々だ。あんたの足ならコースアウトでもしない限りきっと城にたどり着ける。ここからアインツベルンの城は北西に15キロほどだ。ルーンを刻む悲壮は残ってるか？残ってるな。なら問題なしだ。俺が稼げるのはせいぜい1分程度だが、あんた一人だけならそれを10倍にできる。
アベンジャー、私はそんなことは命令していません。私はあなたと城に向かいます。
無茶言うな。そっちの方が俺にはきつい。正直あんたの足にはついていけねえんだよ。ここまで逃げてくるのが限界でさ。こっちから先俺の足に合わせてたら間違いなく追いつかれるぜ。
それはあなたの精神が弱いからです。気合を入れなさい。その気になればまだ走れるはずだ。あなたはいつも諦めが早すぎる。
She really hit me where it hurts. But that's quite a gutsy lady.
そりゃあまあ 意地を張れば少しは働けるけど、それでもあんたのスピードについていけないのは本当なんだが。
まったく。なら戦力として考えません。いざとなれば霊体化して私についてきなさい。
Well, ain't that a clear-headed opinion? Doing that won't do a thing to help either one of us, though. So, how are we going to get out of this one? Any other time, we'd both just go about playing the part that works best for us. Simple as that. Reason we can't do that now is because a certain someone over here is misunderstanding things in the most boring-ass way possible.
らしくないぜマスター。霊体化して俺だけ助かってどうなる？マスターが殺されたら俺たちはそれで終わりなんだぜ。ならどう考えても足の遅いお荷物を足止めにしてあんたは任務達成するべきだろう。
私はあなたを荷物などと言った覚えはありませんが。
俺がそう思ってんの。何しろ本当に自分一人じゃ動けないからな。
I stick out my left leg to make my point. It was reduced to kibbles and bits by the giant ape when he charged us. That a fourth-rate heroic spirit like me managed to make it all the way here on my own power after that is pretty damn impressive, if I do say so myself. Yep, that gutsy way ain't nothing to sneeze at.
ダメだ。それなら私も残ります。ここであのサーバントを倒す方を取る。
Good luck.
私は一人では進まない。ここであなたを置き去りにすることはできない。
Determined, but still doubtful. It's definitely not because of any deep feeling of affection. Of course not. It was the same hand that once reached out to me in a gesture so severely mistaken.
それは同情から？
いえ、同情なんてしていません。ただ、その傷には私にも責任がある。だから、置き去りにするぐらいなら、私はその責任を取ろうと。
Whatever floats your boat.
それは違う。いいかマスター。あんたは今、自分の目的を果たすためではなく、それは、まあ、俺からしてみれば悪いことじゃない。助けてもらえるんなら助けてもらいたい。けどさ、その動機が負い目から来たものなら、それは置き去りよりたちが悪いことなんだ。
負い目ですって？
そう。同情とか憐憫とか、そういうの。いいかい、人間のお嬢さん。絶望にいる者を救おうとするのなら、負の感情で動いてはいけないんだ。負は生でなければ打ち消せない。悲しみに陥った者を悲しみで救い上げても、癒されないものがあるんだよ。ま、あれだな。救った後のデイケアまで受け持つってんなら話は別だが、人間そこまで暇な奴は稀だからな。やっぱり助けるんなら、どっちにとっても得になる理由じゃないと損ってことだ。
Wicked laughter. In the distance, I hear the monsters howl. Bissette stares fixedly at me, her face blank.
わかりづらかった？なら、例えばの話をしよう。ある場所に、世界で一番不幸な目に遭っている奴がいるとする。ある日、あんたはそいつのことをニュースで知って落ち込んじまうんだが、それは意味のない干渉なんだ。遠い世界の話には関われない。自分には関わりのないところで誰かに不幸な出来事が起きたとしても、あんたは笑っていろ。
That's right. To try to save someone who doesn't exist in your own world would mean to deny that world of yours. That's the logic this world operates on, something that doesn't even bear mentioning. Unrelated humans, objecting humans, affirm every misfortune and sorrow by that alone. That inequality cannot be overthrown, so why not just accept that happiness that's built on someone else's sacrifice? Even if it's truly ugly and wretched life, If you're among the blessed, all you can do is smile and accept that that's just how it is. Otherwise, it's all for nothing. Live out your whole life opposite that contradiction and that ugliness. That's what a proper human should do. A human cannot save anyone except himself. Saving another person solely for that other person's sake is no better than an excuse worthy of death. Such lip service can't save anyone. But if even then you still believe you can save another, if you're still chirping stuff like, I want to save another.
そうだ。それでも何かをしたいというのなら、せめて笑いながら救いに行け。見捨てられないから残るとか、かわいそうだから戻るとか、そういうのは余計なお世話だ。一緒に苦楽を共にしようなんて間違っても抱くなっていうことでさ。
All she needs to share with me is the joy. Coming to save me by bringing me sorrow would be nothing but a pain in my ass. What I want is a no questions asked fairy tale ending. Peace and love to exceed even the days of nothing but loss. That's right. For example, like dark and sunken eyes, seeing a bright and shining future in an outstretched hand.
アベンジャー。
ああ、いや、脱線しちまったな。ズバッと言うと、さっさと行けってこと？どうせ死んでもまた顔を合わせるんだ。同情で死なれたら気まずいじゃねえか。ほら、アインツベルンのマスターに話があるんだろ。さっさと要件を済ませてこいよ。俺は先に戻ってるから。
The storm's coming closer. We'd better end our little chat post haste before he shows up.
なんだ？まだ何か言わないとダメか？
いいえ、十分です。私のために敵の足止めをお願いします、アベンジャー。
あいよ。じゃ、ちょっくら気合い入れて出迎えるわ。あんたは裏から出ていけよ。
Run as fast as you can. It's gonna be seconds. Waving my hand to Bizette, I venture outside. Once she's made up her mind about something, she won't waste a moment's effort on anything unnecessary. She's already forgotten all about me, and is running at full throttle straight to the castle by now. The Heinsburn servant will be here in any minute. I pull Bizette's glove that I picked off the ground onto my right hand. It's pretty much useless as a glove after Frog Rock reduced it to cinders. But what the hell? Might as at least make for a good luck charm.
さて、今度こそ真っ二つか。
I swear to God, if he ends up like, oh hey look, I ended up killing him. How?
だから来たくないって言ったのにな。
The weakest under attack by the strongest this is. There are way too many matchups like this in this Holy Grail War thing. God damn it. In the end, I left him behind. I allowed him to remain there in a place where he was certain to be killed and raced into the forest alone. I feel no debt towards him. As he said, this was the natural choice. A familiar should be played like a pawn, sacrificed to protect his king. Using one servant as a shield to prolong your own life is a matter of course. If I'm going to feel indebted to him, it should only be if I fail to reach the castle. Should I fail to live up to the chance that victory he's given me through his servant's devotion, then and only then. I've already grown accustomed to this, and I do understand. Furthermore, even if Avenger were to die, he'll return to life again. Even if he's killed out here, he'll be returned to the first night again. Nothing to lose, and nothing to regret. Just as before, I, as the Magus of the Association, shall conduct myself in a manner befitting my reputation as a first-rate agent. Yet I feel more pain than usual. These feelings of sentimentality, which I felt once before, now seem to grate against my heart as I grit my teeth in discomfort. In irritation towards both him and myself, I find myself indiscriminately destroying everything in my path. The darkness of the night, the multitude of trees, and even the castle now visible beyond the forest, it feels like I'd try to shoot them down if I relax my grasp of myself even for a moment. However, it's not those voiceless objects that I want to destroy the most, but...
そうか。私も。
I've left him behind. All of a sudden, I found myself wanting to apologize to all those unknown things. Even if it was the natural choice, even if he told me to do so himself. The way I treated him was worse than any hatred or betrayal. It's fine. There's no reason you should be upset. The castle gates stand wide open. Without a moment's pause, I hurry inside. I may have left that monster far behind me, but in all likelihood, I still have no more than 5 minutes to spare. I must locate the Einspern Master and force their surrender right away. Good luck. Which is why I need to calm down and gather my wits. My goal isn't to do away with the Master, but to have a few uncertain points clarified. I must ask the Master of the Einspern, the family acting as a cornerstone of the Holy Grail War, and said to know more about the heroic spirits than any other, about the mystery of these 4 days. You're gonna die the second you step in there. I stormed the entrance of to the castle foyer. They should have known we were here the moment we engaged that monster in combat. No need for stealth now.
近い。2階正面。
As I run toward the staircase, I put on a spare pair of leather gloves. I'm in the thick of enemy territory now. It shouldn't be strange to find a blade in my neck at any moment, and... oh, there it is. A strike that could come from any direction. An anachronistic, long-handled weapon comes swinging down towards me. A halberd. Oh, hey, I've seen that before. Dodging that deadly ancient weapon, that style of which was beginning to fall out of favor even among the knights of the Holy Church, I jumped back out of the way.
侵入者イリアをいじめに来たのなら帰れ
A voice free of emotion. Wielding a weapon that must weigh in excess of 40 kilos as though it were lighter than a feather. You know, the awkwardness in her moves is as if she doesn't feel the weight at all. There's no room for doubt. That must be one of the finely honed battle usage synthetic humans of the Einsperns, a homunculus.
帰らない
Fuck.
なら
That thing's massive. God. Perhaps picking up on my own readiness for battle, the homunculus raises her halberd into the air. There's no time to try and gauge her ability. I had to take her down with my first strike. This is the second time I faced off against an Einspern-made homunculus and a formidable opponent. Though she may be, I also know her limits. Formidable opponent that she may be. A flurry of attacks and defensive counters leaves us still facing off against one another. Her strikes with the halberd are like those of a child in a play sword fight. She has nothing to depend on but brute strength. But in addition to that, her raw power is so otherworldly as to be superhuman, transforming her into a force of nature in battle. Though not on one of the level of the monster out there, one blow from this homunculus would be more than enough to fatally wound me. A direct hit would surely likely shatter every bone in my body. Oh, that thing would cut you straight in half. Even while parrying the gale level force of her attacks, I managed to land 7 or so punches on her. Though each one contained enough power to have blown her internal organs out through her back, not so much as a flicker of pain shows on her face of the homunculus. I don't know whether the maid uniform of hers is some kind of superb mystic code, or whether she simply doesn't feel pain at all. At any rate, I'll have to break this homunculus's bones to bring her to a standstill. The fire of the battle and the homunculus dies down. Her face, as expressionless as it was filled with a strong drive, suddenly drains it from its former tension as...
そこまでよ、リズ。私のお客様なんだから。丁重にもてなしなさいと言ったでしょ。
This is a proper welcome. A young girl appears on top of the staircase. Her hair is white as snow.
こんばんは、見知らぬお客様。私はこの城の主、イリアス・フィール・フォン・アインツベル。このような夜更けにどんなご用件でいらっしゃったのかしら。
The girl ushers me inside with a polite grace that perfectly complements her loveliness. This girl is the Einspern Master. There's definitely a strong magical aura surrounding her. The amount of magical energy her body holds is simply phenomenal. A being beyond human, a natural-born magic circuit. There's no mistake. This girl, too, is a homunculus, crafted by the hands of the Einsperns.
あら、せっかく出てきてあげたのに、ご挨拶もなし。魔術協会の魔術師は礼儀がなっていないのね。お話をする気がないのなら、早々に城を後にしてくださいな。
She giggles. Even though she knows that I'm a master, there's no trace of caution in her. It's almost as if she never saw me as a worthy opponent from the start.
失礼しました。私はバゼット。魔術協会から派遣されたマスターです。
それは存じていますわ。森でサーバントと出会ったでしょ。それでもしかしたらやってきたのはあなたかなって。他のマスターたちは間違ってもここにはやってこないから、ようやく来てくれたのかなって喜んでいましたの。
は？
Her smile is so carefree. My first impression of her could have been off the mark. There is no condescension in the girl's manner. She simply doesn't view me as her enemy.
そうよ。私はあなたと戦う気はないわ。他のどのマスターとも戦う気はない。私はもうマスターでも何でもないんだもの。あなた以外のマスターはみんなそれを知ってるから、こんな森にはやってこないの。
She's not a master. What does this mean?
下がりなさいリズ。バゼットは私と話がしたいみたい。森からお化けが入ってこないよう城門を閉めてきて。
いい
Why
けど
isn't...
イリア本当に大丈夫？
She wouldn't say that to Berserker.
いいの。バゼットと二人で話したいんだから。リズ、最近生意気よ。あんまり私に逆らわないで。
リズ、イリアの言う通りにする。
The homunculus called Liz exits past me without so much as a watchful glance in my direction, as though our fierce battle a few moments ago never took place.
さあ、あなたはこっちよ、バゼット。私と話をしに来たのでしょ。私にわかることなら何だって答えてあげるわ。
The girl descends the stairs and disappears into the far end of the lobby. Still reeling slightly from this completely unexpected turn of events, I take her up on her invitation.